Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those of you who watch this video. Hope you enjoy it. Also appreciate those of you who subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy this video as well. And feel free to leave some comments below. Interested in reading what you think or feel about this movie. The highlights, the lowlights, what you recommend it to your friends. Let me know below. So let's get into Lisa Frankenstein. I believe this came out early this year, or was it late last year? It was around that time period. It was like in the winter months. So let's get into Lisa Frankenstein once again. All right, so this is kind of like, got some tropes here. It's kind of like your fairy tale and your horror and kind of like your 1980s high school movie. Supposed to take place like 1989, if I remember. We have our lead actress here, our female lead. Her dad remarried, so she has a stepmom and a stepdaughter. And to kind of play off this trope, to me, I'm not so convinced that the stepmom is a wicked stepmom. You know, in these fairy tales, you have your wicked stepmom. She doesn't really seem too wicked. I can kind of see her point of view. I mean, the meanest thing to me that she did to Lisa was one, Lisa doesn't eat meat, and she ordered a meat lover's pizza. So that's kind of mean, you know, that is kind of mean. And then the other things is like, she's kind of hard on Lisa. She wants to, before, spoiler alert for the mom, you know, life ends. She's starting to take Lisa to like a mental institution, which if you think on her point of view, I mean, that is kind of like, you know, far out there, you know, kind of extreme. But when you think of her point of view, I can understand. For example, Lisa goes to like a party with her stepsister, and she ends up drinking a spike drink, and so she's never drunk before, and so she's like really drunk or high or whatever they put in there. They don't really say, but she's like really gone, and she comes home. She busts the bathroom mirror, and then when our zombie guy, our Frankenstein-like dead zombie character comes to life, he breaks into the house, and she's throwing stuff at him, and it happens to be all the stuff that the stepmom owns. So you can understand why the stepmom doesn't really like Lisa and thinks that Lisa doesn't like her, like Lisa's out to get her. So if you look, if you try to put yourself in Lisa's stepmom's position, you can understand the way that she treats Lisa. It's kind of hard on Lisa because a lot of stuff that she does happens to affect the stepmom over, you know, the dad. And the dad to me is kind of like the father in Cinderella. You know, he's kind of like a meek guy, and he's kind of soft spoken, and he doesn't really want to ruffle any feathers. So he kind of lets the stepmom rule the house type of thing, you know, make the rules and stuff. But he still loves Lisa, and he loves his stepdaughter. So the stepmom, you know, you kind of, if you don't put yourself in her shoes, you could say she's like a wicked stepmom. Like I say, she's kind of a little extreme before she dies, but I can somewhat sympathize with her. And then the stepdaughter, you know, you always get the evil stepdaughter. There are times, there's only like one instance which is like evil, but the stepdaughter, probably like my favorite character. She's like those, one of those go-getters, you know, happy-go-lucky type of characters. Reason I say is, you know, she does one thing kind of mean, and like, she tells everybody like the story of Lisa. I mean, like Lisa's first mom got murdered by an axe murderer. Maybe it was Michael Myers' wife who did it. I don't know. Oh, you're not going to catch that reference because you're going to think I'm thinking about Halloween when really I'm thinking about So I Married an Axe Murderer with the actor Mike Myers. Okay, sorry. But yeah, whatever. Now I did ruin that joke. So you probably didn't catch that. That's what I was going. I wasn't going for the Halloween Mike Myers, but the actor Mike Myers, So I Murdered an Axe Murderer. Anyways, Lisa's mom got killed, and so she's kind of telling everybody at that party that how her and Lisa became sisters. I don't know if that's something you should really tell about, but you can tell that she really likes Lisa. She really tries to be friends with her. Tries to bring Lisa out of her shell because Lisa's kind of really introverted, doesn't really talk to people. She can be awkward around those others, and so she really tries to, you know, get Lisa to open up be more friendly, I guess you could say. You know, Lisa is friendly, but more open and talkative, and where people would like her. So I really did like the stepdaughter in this one. And then you have our zombie character, and they have the whole idea that there's a graveyard where, I guess if you weren't married, you get buried there. And I guess his story, if you go by the opening scene credits, was that he loved a woman, but he died before they would ever get married. Good old lightning, just like Frankenstein, brings him to life, but he's missing some body parts. Doesn't have a hand, doesn't have a tongue. He doesn't have a thing down below. So, you know, Lisa more or less helps him get these things that he's missing. He kills the mom when she's kind of attacking Lisa, threatening her to send her away. He hits her with a sewing kit thing, a sewing machine, and then he cuts the mom's ear off so you can hear. You got a little sunbathing machine where she puts him in there and it kind of electrocutes him, and then whatever dead part they sew onto him, it comes alive and he's able to use it. So it's kind of creative. I like that. I really did get like the 80s high school movie vibe in this. I did a very good job of capturing that. You know, you got Lisa who doesn't want to die a virgin. You get that a lot back in the 80s high school movies. And then, of course, you got some references, some great horror movies. You see Day of the Dead on there. She's watching it. And then you got a reference to Rocky Horror Picture Show where she says out loud, "Damn it, Janet," which is the name of Janet's the name of the stepmom. I guess I thought I needed to clear that up so you didn't think the stepmom's name was "Damn it, Janet." But you know, to get stuff like that. So there's references, probably other references. There's a couple other ones that stuck out that I kind of forget, but those are the two that really stuck out in my mind just now. And if you're a horror fan, you probably there's probably other references that you'll catch on to that I didn't. I'm not a real big horror fan, but I do like comedy horrors. I like those kind of movies, like this type of movie. I do enjoy it. I thought it was a nice little movie. I will recommend this one, especially if you're like a teenager, 20s. You know, probably more like a highly recommend. It's a nice movie. It's not excellent, but it's not terrible. It's like right there, nice middle. Good movie to watch if you got nothing else to do and you're wanting to try something new. I would try Lisa Frankenstein. Very well acted, directed, very well shot. Some scenes are very well done. And it's different. It's not, you know, it's gets outside of the box a little bit, something new. New storyline, which is something that's not really it's a new storyline, but it does play on some old tropes and old shows. But I enjoy it. It was new enough for me, fresh enough for me. You know, I'm getting tired of all these remakes. And so if you're looking for something new, I would check out Lisa Frankenstein. You know, let's hope everybody has a great day. Hopefully you enjoy this. Let me know below. Did you enjoy this movie? Did you not? And until next time, bye.